So we will continue with very impressive people, not talking about myself, just making that clear. Next we have Anni Jaarinen, Head of Nuclear Services at Fortum. Please, welcome.
Bring your own device. Let's see. Ta-da! No, almost. No? Okay. So, thank you for the very nice introduction. And like mentioned, my name is Anni Jaarinen. I'm Head of Nuclear Services at Fortum. And thank you, Rauli, for the invitation. It's really nice to be here today. I have a brief introduction of Fortum. I will go this really quickly so that we can actually talk about the topic. Fortum, in brief, you can see the key figures. This might be very familiar for some of you already. I would focus on the production figures. So these are figures from last year. The power production was 188 terawatt hours. And out of that, 40 terawatt hours about was nuclear. So that makes us the third largest nuclear energy producer in Europe. EDF is the first one, Engie in Belgium is the second one, and we are number 3. Then we are also third largest in hydro, but today we are just about nuclear. Here is a picture of our fleet. Also this slide can be familiar for some of you. Our fleet is in Nordics, so in Finland and in Sweden. Loviisa power plant in 100 kilometers from here is fully owned and operated by Fortum. VVERs, two units. Then we are a co-owner in Olkiluoto and in Forsmark and in Oskarshamn. Then through Uniper, we are a co-owner in Ringhals and in Barsebäck. In Barsebäck and in Oskarshamn, there's 2 units in decommissioning, and that decommissioning we are now executing together with Uniper. So that's a huge project ongoing at the moment. If we talk about new nuclear and news on that area, we announced on March that we will apply, or we applied already, the lifetime extension for the Loviisa units. That's not new nuclear, that's additional lifetime for the existing nuclear, but we are of course very proud of that and hoping to get the license and the permit in the beginning of next year. And also news on that area that we have just started a pre-study regarding new nuclear, especially focusing on SMRs in Fortum. So now I can say that we have started to study the topic, and hopefully later this year we have something to tell publicly also. Then this is just a one-slider what we do for our customers. So of course we have our own fleet and we take care of that, but we also help external customers in the same topics. So we actually work throughout the entire life cycle of a nuclear power plant or a nuclear facility. We work with licensing, that has been on the table several times already today. But we also worked very much with operating power plants. Safety analysis, Tommi mentioned the APROS, that's a co-owned and co-developed code together with VTT. We worked very, very much on that area also, especially in the safety and safety analysis and engineering analysis field. Then in the other end of the life cycle, we work a lot with decommissioning topics, like I mentioned, and waste management topics. My personal background is in waste management, so I would have had several questions about the about the waste management topics which you just presented. So hopefully we can get back to those later on. Then we worked with waste treatment, and we offer liquid waste treatment also as a service. So this is just a brief overview what Fortum provides to external customers in this area. Now to the actual topic and the Shipyard Nuclear initiative. So I think this is really interesting and like a breath of fresh air coming. This was needed. So if I would look at this initiative only through Fortum lenses, to have like Fortum goggles on, so these are the topics where we could definitely support you. Technology benchmarking now in the beginning. We are studying SMRs anyway, so that would sort of fit into our agenda quite well. Then when we talk about nuclear safety is the top priority, and we work a lot on that area. So safety function engineering, safety function review topics from the plant vendors that we could see our role in that area. Then if we jump to the licensing, which was mentioned already, we of course worked a lot on that area also. I can now sort of conclude that in the licensing area there would be a lot to do, but it seems that in Finland there's also lots of the doers, so I don't see that a problematic. It's a heavy workload, but there's many of us who can support. And then finally, once everything is ready and we have the license messes all settled, Fortum could definitely chip in the operation area. So since we are a utility, we could support in the operations, in the O&M maintenance expertise, and we could also sort of fine-tune the design from that point of view. So how is it to operate? What needs to be considered? How do you optimize the maintenance? How do you optimize the waste management? How do you optimize the decommissioning when the time comes? So that kind of a viewpoint to the topic. But that's maybe a bit further away then. As a final words, like I said, I think this is really, really interesting, and Fortum is also really interested to support this initiative. So thank you, Rauli, and congratulations, and hoping to discuss more.
Thank you.